So our producer thought this would be interesting if we watched this video called Petscop, or it's a series. He told us that no one knows who uploaded this, so this is our reaction to whatever the hell Petscop is. You guys ready?
I like the old school feel of the,
I know,
it's like VHS tape.
Ooh, nice little PlayStation.
I don't hear anything.
Alright, so this is just to prove to you that I'm not lying about this game that I found.
It's like a video
walk
game?
through everything that I've seen.
Is the volume
so
on
far,
YouTube?
You can hear it?
And
No.
obviously it'll be exactly as I described it.
Tell's got to plug in his freaking headphones. His face looks like a butt.
Jesus.
This is when I used to hate video games because it was all too much reading.
What?
And the first level is over here. I'm just gonna keep going a bit here so you can see that the game is apparently unfinished because there's nothing over there. So I'm just gonna show you the one and only level. This actually is not the interesting part, but I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna walk you through all this so you can see that this is exactly what I described.
Doesn't even have any of the houses.
What is this?
It's collecting, what is that, coins?
I don't know. Is PlayStation this bad?
No, this can't be PlayStation.
I don't even remember.
Seems like almost like Nintendo quality.
Yeah, like Game Boy quality. Game Boy Color.
So the first pet is in this room.
His face looks like that one character from Star Wars.
Like one of the droids?
No.
Looks like one of the droids.
And first thing you gotta do here is let her out of her cage, and she just moves to the other one. And then you do that. Take the money here.
So is that supposed to be, is that supposed to be a pet?
It's like a
And then
stone rock.
actually you
Is
go
it
over
smoking
here,
a cigarette?
It just does that. But if you do this, if you lock yourself in here, then you just Ember will just run over there. So once you're in here, actually, you can
How the
fire
hell would you even figure that out?
to the other side. So that's that. And so there's another pit over here. I can't catch this one. I've tried. This is always what happens. So I don't know what's up with that one. So actually I should show you the pause menu. So here you can see all the pets
Amber.
that you've
It's a young ball.
collected, that you've caught.
I like that. We hope you're enjoying the game.
Alright, so the second one here is sort of a music one.
It's like big.
The idea here is you have to get your clone over there to overlap with it. I'll just cut
What
to
was
the
the song
chase.
from Big that he plays? Do you remember?
Set this to
What's he doing now?
what is
Oh,
it?
he's adjusting the pitch.
7. And just like that. I don't totally get that one. That's that.
How'd he even figure that out in the first place?
Well, it took him a while. He said, I'm gonna cut to the chase.
Alright, so this one's kind of interesting. So the idea is if you run over here to catch the flower here, then you'll just get rained on. What you're supposed to do is, whenever the flower comes over here, you notice, always comes to that exact spot over there, which you can get this bucket. To that
Just goes right through the fence.
spot. That's the spot, yeah. And then then that happens, and you can just catch them both that way.
So is the water a pet too?
Okay. So, yeah, that's it for the... Actually, that's everything. That's every single pet here that I've been able to catch. So, now I'm going to show you the part that's actually interesting.
That wasn't the interesting part?
Alright, so I still can't catch this guy. The reason we're here is because in the note that came with this, which is short, the first line, in all capital letters, I'm going to read it. It says, I walked downstairs, and when I got to the bottom, instead of proceeding, I turned the right and became a shadow monster man. Below that, a date, June 13th, 1997. For you, colon. Please go to my website on the sticker, and also go to Ronith's room, and press start, and press down, 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 right, start.
I miss when video games had like those
So I
easy
happen
cheat
to know
codes.
This is Ronith's room, because it works. So I go here. I'm just gonna do this now. So what is it? Down, 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 right,
Quick
start.
game.
Alright? So you can see that it accepted it and the music stopped. I'm just gonna go out this way here.
Why doesn't he try catching the pet?
So, it appears to be the same, except when I actually leave here,
Is there like more levels now?
it'll be a little bit different.
I feel like we're being trolled right now.
It's gonna be one of those things where like the ghost pops up and like yells really loud into your ears.
Yeah, but how are they gonna keep someone's attention for 9 minutes to do that shit?
Alright? So there's nothing out here, as far as I've seen. But actually, I think there is something out
The
here.
shadow monster.
I just haven't seen it yet. Because it sure seems like, in this note here, it sure seems like, right, I'm supposed to come out here and look at something. I haven't found anything yet, but I'm thinking if I just keep walking around here, I'm going to find something eventually. Hey, so I was talking about how I couldn't find anything out here. Well, I just found
It's like a random.
And, last time I came out here, I was walking around in this space here for over an hour. And this time I find this in less than 15 minutes. So, this is just luck that I happen
So
to
it
find
moves?
this. And, I think if I were to restart my console right now, I would
What
not be able to
console is
find
this
this
even?
again.
This is really PlayStation?
Because I don't
Yeah.
remember what I did. You know, all the directions that I went. So I'm kind of scared to, I want to keep the console on until I figure this out. The situation is that I cannot open this door.
Does not open
I
doors.
probably can open the door, but I don't know what to do. So I thought I would just slip this in at the end. If you think you saw something that might provide a clue, please let me know. Alright, that's it.
Last week we were introduced to a YouTube series called Petscop. We watched part 1 only. We had some issues with the sound, so we didn't get past it. We still haven't watched anything, Googled anything, but we're gonna try watching part 2 now. I guess we don't really understand anything that's happening yet. Might be a PlayStation game, might not be a game. Not a lot of information, so we're kind of a little interested and trying not to get turned off yet, trying to figure out what's going on. But do you guys have any thoughts on it? It seemed like just a guy running around trying to collect, I think he said it was called pets, but
I mean, to me, it seems like a broken game.
So you
At
think
least
it's
that's
just
what I think it
a
is.
game in development, maybe, or maybe some real storyline? I think the whole PlayStation thing is to throw you off.
Yeah.
And it's gonna kind of, you're not gonna see something coming. And I mean, part one really doesn't show that yet.
Yeah.
But I think
I'm
getting
curious as to
through it.
what's in this door.
Yeah, let's play it.
All right.
So we're gonna start watching part two and see if we could get a little bit better idea of what's going on. So when we left off last time, I think he was trying to find this door and just was wandering around for, what do you say, like hours on end, just trying to figure out,
I think that's what he said.
randomly trying to go, and just, I guess, just randomly came about this door that he can't open. So just randomly opens.
All right. Door just opened.
Hey, so, the door opened on its own. I was just in the other room for a couple of minutes, and I came back and the door was open, and I checked the recording, because I was recording, and the door just opens on its own. I didn't
It
do
also
anything.
seems like he kind of jumps around, like definitely edits some parts out,
Yeah.
which seem goofy.
So, I'll take it, right? So I'm gonna show you what's in here now. I haven't seen it yet, so this could be interesting.
Part of me feels like he's already either played through this game or definitely knows what's happening and is trying to.
Oh, you don't believe him?
No, not really.
Huh.
Like his shock value isn't really there, where it's like, oh, it's a room, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem
I wonder what
as
those
genuine
things do that he's collecting.
because they're all different colors and shapes, but they all like add up to the same total.
Yeah. Do you buy a life or what? They all seem to be the same value.
I'm assuming that's not part of the game.
Phone.
Maybe it is.
I'm
It's
just
getting
waiting
louder.
for- Oh, there is. It is.
What is this?
Assuming that's another pet he's trying to collect.
It's a telephone.
No, but care. When it said has left the room.
ABNLM.
They must be doing something because he seems really hell-bent on trying to collect all of them.
Okay.
I mean, what else is there to do in this game?
Not, not sure.
Nothing.
It also seems there's no like rhyme or reason why you go in like any direction. Was that just a thing of a house?
Looks like a garage. There's a picture, maybe. I'm just waiting for like something to pop up to scare you.
Same thing as you thought in the first
Yeah.
the first part. This is a long con. So windmill,
A house and like a
like an apartment building.
yeah.
This just keeps going.
Looks like there's grass or something back there.
Yeah.
Do we figure out what this thing is?
Like what the character is?
Yeah.
No, but it's got the big like floppy feet, which is hilarious.
It's like a messed up duck.
Doesn't seem like he has any arms.
What's this called? Petscop?
Yeah. So now he's back outside.
Sorry for not talking very much. I'm a little bewildered, if you want
What
to
is
know
that?
the
There's a
truth.
face.
I don't
back.
know.
This is a little more than I
I
was
hope he goes and
expecting
talks to it
see.
though. Maybe is that Care, the thing that was in the not in the other room? No.
It's a tombstone.
That That's a dead kid.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yep.
Wonder if that name means anything. I mean, looks like that had a face on it too.
Okay.
Just plucking the petals. Is he doing anything?
I mean, it's like sinking.
Yeah, I mean, but
There's like a big hole. I'm sure that it's gonna open up something where you could go back inside.
Wait. Okay.
That's NLM.
Yeah.
But see, to me, it's like, why would he just randomly wait and go in this other door instead of continuing what he was doing?
Because I think it opened up.
No, that door was always open. And even if he was inside, he couldn't see that the door was open. Whatever, it's really dark. Pretty annoying if this was like a actual game and you had like any sort of glare on your TV.
What the fuck? Dude, is that person hung?
Wait. I don't know.
I don't know.
So when I first came down here, I thought I was just gonna see like one room. Like something,
It's
but
fucking
not.
creepy. Go to the
Yes.
tombstone. I want to see if it changed that.
Can I go in here?
What was the picture
I can't.
again? A, B,
That was
Yeah.
NLM. That
N?
person that. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
so not the same tombstone. But there's another door there. Keep on going.
I think he's scared to find out.
This is a pretty creepy game to
I
play
know.
by yourself.
Well, especially after this. The first one seemed just like,
That person was hung though, right?
Either that or it was on fire.
Or dead.
I don't know.
Some sort of dead.
Oh,
It's like a Ouija board.
yeah, like what would you know what to, to even ask?
Who is Michael Hammond?
That would be your first question.
Probably.
Would I ask who is what? Well,
He said what and said I don't know.
there's a windmill from the picture.
Some creepy shit.
So it's clearly leading you somewhere.
Keep watching the windmill. That's not creepy.
Well, the thing, like, didn't it just have a
Uh,
face before? Uh-oh.
oh.
I don't like the way the music is kicking in.
Something's gonna pop up on the screen. And we're all gonna go flying.
Who
back
jumps
in our
first is
chairs.
the question.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's been like 2 minutes. And when those sounds were playing, there was nothing happening as far as I can
like
tell.
everything
and
is just like a
nothing
big
has happened
misdirection.
since. So I'm just gonna keep going. There's already been stuff that I could dig a little deeper into, and I'm gonna do that and keep you updated. But also, when you come home next month, and hopefully you're feeling a little more enthusiastic about that now,
Who's he talking to?
about?
we can investigate this together, and maybe you'll find stuff that I can't find.
Does he like
here.
think you're playing along with him? That doesn't.
I don't know. This whole thing's creepy.
Does it creepy just because everything's so dark?
No, it's creepy because what the fuck?
Oh,
It's like a mirror image.
Whose room was that? What does it say?
I don't know.
Just like a random.
No, it said there's writing at the bottom.
We have to look
Something's-
at the other side.
chair.
Oh, what the fuck?
Go that way, bro.
Wait a second.
Did you not realize it's just copying him yet?
What was that just now? Can I get that to happen again? Wait.
Shit.
Uh,
Am I gonna get nightmares from watching this?
hey, sorry, I had to look at that for a moment.
See, like, it's weird that he just, like, cut something
in
out.
the video. I was a little nervous. The tones, I think this is the same tones that you might have heard in the beginning. I'm gonna put in the beginning the part where the door opened. And also the way the guy on the other side was moving for a moment. I'm gonna ask for your comment later on that. So I was looking around here, so this
Quitters?
is backwards. It says, do you remember being born?
That's weird.
And this just says
Quitters?
quitters.
Oh.
So interestingly, I'm on the reverse side.
So is the other side the quitter?
Yeah, okay, so moving on.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's normal.
And he quit. He left the quit the room. Not even sure where he is anymore. Like just wandered. Oh no! Wait, is that the same door you went into?
And I'm back up here again.
Oh.
This again.
So it's just a wander around for hours on end again.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna do that right now.
We can go back down. I feel like if he walks away, he's like never gonna find that
Alright,
again.
so I'm gonna stop this now, actually.
This is gonna turn into like some shit like
So I don't know.
Alright,
like
so
after
now
you watch this, share it with like 3 other people, otherwise you're gonna die or some shit.
What do you think? It's like the ring.
we're gonna look at what's over here, which I forgot about this.
So this is part 3.
I'll look at this now.
What's that say on the back?
Good.
Good grief.
Good grief, Charlie Brown. Good grief and alas.
I'm waiting for something to tie together. Other than the windmill that he seemed not to care too much about.
Question mark. It's like a.
Can you go in there?
What are you doing, bro? Get in.
Maybe you can't get into it.
Sit down.
There's just an arrow. I mean, it's like a dummy waiter.
There.
Maybe you should go in there and maybe put something on there and send it down.
I wish like I had the controller in my hand.
Because you would do what?
Because I could do what I want to do at the time I want to do it.
How do you know he's even using a controller?
What?
It's a game, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
Hmm. I don't know if I could. It's crazy to me then as he plays more and more and goes into these puzzles. Like you just kind of hear like the static in the background.
It's even a puzzle, you're just clicking buttons.
Doing something.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's getting down to some kind of face. I'm not sure how he decided which ones to click on.
It's always moving down now.
This is just flat out a full game I'm playing now.
It's definitely not like a game that we would think of in terms of every time you're going somewhere you have like that music in the background like Mario or something, or it makes it like very lighthearted.
I just walked out. I don't think I was supposed to do that.
I feel like you should have stayed
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, I reset it.
Ugh.
Where's he going? He knows what to do.
Okay, try that again.
Yeah, but I don't have to watch him do his stupid face thing.
It just seems like he was just like randomly. See, like I wouldn't be able to go in the same exact pattern that I did the time before.
Is he?
I don't know.
Seems
Seems like
he just
he's.
picked in the middle one.
No, that's a different face. The other one had like a different eyebrow.
Now he's going.
So do I just wait?
Is it going up?
It seems like it's going up now.
I mean, it's definitely got away from.
I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Pets.
Yeah, or trying to find the pets.
Or I have to put something in there.
I mean, part one started lighthearted. You got some good music. It's finding these little creatures, pets, things.
Yeah, it turns out I just had to wait.
Last
But I
time
had
it got
to
pretty
wait a
creepy
while.
with the cemetery.
So this is cleared out, I guess. So what's in here?
Everything's so dark and.
So those controllers, they are PlayStation controllers on the.
On the ground.
Yeah.
Is it like a reference? Also, is that a face on the in the corner?
On that box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the 8-ball or the question mark.
Well, alright.
Go to the question mark.
Let's try another one, I guess.
What's
So I just
what's
did
he
it again. I put in
trying?
another one of these.
See, the face is
and I
different
just let
again.
it go, and the room rumbles for a while, but then it just stops, kind of abruptly. So what do we have here now? Yeah.
Floor's different.
Different objects.
Yeah, Rubik's cube. And, was that Pez dispenser?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this is the room of?
Yeah, so it
The
seems
person
like I
who
put
died?
in one of these faces, and it gives me a room with I guess that's a kid sitting on the bed
Fuck is that?
in like a different
Can't even see. Creepy.
pattern on the floor and the walls and the.
Was that kid there before?
I don't think so.
So, it seems like there are many combinations of these faces. So, if I were to guess, these rooms are, because there's not much variation between these rooms, they're probably generated in some way. So I'll try a few more. Every time I put in one of these, I have to wait for like 10 minutes. So I'm not gonna try too many of them.
10 minutes.
I'm gonna, yeah.
That was weird. I
Here's
said 10
another
minutes
one.
and you said yeah.
You can see the kid a little bit better. Game Boy and a truck.
In the failure room, was there anything crazy in there that might?
And here's another.
Is that Play-Doh?
Yeah.
So what's changing? Just the floor and the objects on the table?
There's a kid missing. Oh, he's still there.
No, it's still there.
Yeah. So anything
The heck?
look familiar here?
How the heck did you get over here?
Yeah. Yeah, so probably we're supposed to try these out, put in these faces, and see what we get. So,
So do you think the face
start
on the
with this
tombstone,
one.
that Michael Hammond person, it's like,
What?
as I was going to say, if it,
You may visit his room.
that's what I was saying before, if it was the kid's room of in the cemetery. And then I bet you if he does the other
So
face,
this
it's
is
like the
room
girl's room.
Kid's gone.
corresponding to the face on the grave.
There's only one thing on the
So-
table.
The kid's gone too.
What is that?
Tweezers, and I don't know what that
I'm not
is.
sure what that is on the right.
What's on the left?
I don't know what's on the left.
Alright. Gotta try the other one now, I guess. Nothing to see here. Bed's empty.
So this Care, you think that
That
girl that was like hanging or drowning in the floor or whatever it
I thought
was?
she was like 3 letters.
No, we just assume that's
Here's
was
other
the
room.
NLM person or whatever. Got that same weird object.
Crayons.
It looks like there's something
No,
here.
it's crayons.
Crayon. What the fuck?
What's he talking to?
What?
What's the snapping? what?
It's like some pedo shit.
Can you see what he's talking to?
Okay.
Whoa, this is getting
Okay.
weird. It's getting super weird, but I'm getting more intrigued.
What?
What was that one thing? It was like, do you remember when you were born? Something weird. But I don't know who this tiara
What
is.
the fuck's rebirthing?
I could imagine if watching this by myself, like in the dark, I'd be like so creeped out.
I feel like this is like a suicide
Packed.
like, note, or like, yeah, like it's kind of like a cry for help. That's what it seems like, or I guess not help anymore, but it honestly seems like a
Not sure what
suicide
to say
note.
about that. But I'm wondering now.
I mean, if that's the case, this is like messed
Because
up.
the note, remember the note that came with
The AB.
this game?
Oh.
It said, for you. It was,
Do you think it's like a message that this game
For
was
you.
created for whoever this person who's talking?
this note is referring to the player. It's saying you.
Jumanji.
And I was already thinking this, but it seems like it's possible. This game was made for, well, this part of the game was made for somebody to see. Like, or at least at some point, it was, I don't know.
This guy talks too slow. Just needs to get to his.
This is
just
like a
It
suicide
seems
note.
like
say his point.
it was intended for somebody. Not me, certainly.
So you have Michael Hammond, who's dead, right?
Yeah.
In the grave. You have Care, who
Okay.
presumably could be the other person in the cemetery.
We're still not done.
And
'cause we
if you
still
do a
have
different face,
whatever's over here.
Tiara or something comes and appears, but doesn't have eyebrows. Something weird.
Or not.
Just all the no sound effects, darkness. just creeping
And
me
the
out.
echo when he's like walking around.
Like the footsteps.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. I'll
And
just
his
end this here then.
nutsack. Oh shit. Oh, man.
So you never made the girl appear though.
Why is this one so much shorter?
So if you remember what I was trying to explain yesterday and failed to explain, I'm just gonna demonstrate that to you now.
What was he talking about? That he just can't find this.
Here you go.
What is that?
So I found this yesterday,
Do we see that?
It's a gun.
What?
Is it? Looks like a gun.
and the way I
Pointing that way.
understand
Or it's a
this
sign?
is, so we're upstairs right now. You just saw me walk up some stairs. So if you were to imagine what would be exactly below where I'm standing right now,
Grave.
and I worked it out. It's roughly the area where you have the
It's like a
big
tombstone?
screen, with the windmill. And so I think this I think is a camera, and if I walk in this direction, this is roughly where the windmill would be. Why there isn't actually a windmill here, I don't know.
Like a
It looks sort of like a placeholder for it.
dream sequence?
Uh, but yeah, I think my understanding is correct. It's just I'm missing something.
I mean, it's definitely taking a dark turn from
Okay, that's it.
how it started, finding the pets.
That was weird.